Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the pristine grounds of TPC Sawgrass, our opening round coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elby. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. Rich, there's a lot of money on the line this week. It's the Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass. Take me through this course.
Yeah, none of the players will actually admit that they're going to be a little nervous about that money, but I promise they are. It's just a different golf course. There's no shot that really fits your eye. You have a tee box pointing one direction, a landing area that's a different direction, and a green that sits here in the office than that. Golf course, you have to have a lot of imagination at and not be afraid to hit the big bender and pull off some of the funkier shots because you're going to be presented with them quite a few times around here. It's a goofy golf course that linear golfers and PGA Tour players don't necessarily like.
Let's get down to the first hole. A lot to like about that one. Second shot here on the first. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. That's a really nice shot. And now a critical putt on the line with a chance to save par. That's one you want back. Opening hole bogey. That's something I'm used to.
Well, it's because you're really bad.
I know. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to get yourself a good look at reaching this green in two.
This one appears to be fairway bound. For more, we send it down to John.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 10th. This one's looking pretty good for coming out of that sand.
Well, she's judged that beautifully from the sand.
We're back. Time to have more live play.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
On the green in two. How about that?
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
This putt from 5 feet away. Bogey, birdie. That's the way you turn things around. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the third.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
The club choice is a 6-iron.
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. Five feet remain.
You know, some bogeys are good bogeys.
And after that hole, he'll drop to 1 over for the event.
Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Good shot there, Beamer. And he's down there.
And from about 105 yards.
Yeah, nicely played. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of fourth on the leaderboard. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Oh, what a putt. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Just one off the lead after that hole. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Nicely done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from around 135 yards.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well played. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Wow, that was just striped. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. That was a beauty, right against the hole. A birdie putt awaits. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Okay, that'll play. Sitting at 1 under.
Very nice indeed.
What a beautiful shot into the 7th green, and now a birdie putt coming up. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Time now for a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Five wood is the choice. Even 2 putts would be good from here. A chance here for par. As we head to the next hole, our featured player has a 2-shot cushion. We finish up the opening 9 with a par 5. big shot out of the green side bunker. Trying to get to 3 under with this putt. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
And this putt should go left to right here.
A par putt tap in. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. Folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time. FedEx Cup. We're back for the second round of the Players' Championship. Andrew Catalon back with you. Thanks for joining us today. And Rich, as we get set for this second round, our featured player is at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, he's out there. He's got the lead. But listen, there's so much golf left to be played in the 72-hole event. Let's see what he can produce.
Time to... I like the looks of this. This one is looking good. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. All right, that one is behind us. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. To the 11th, and it's a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
That is going to work.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay. He wants to win.
Time now for the 3rd. Trying to get to 12 under par. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
This putt is around 32 feet.
From that distance, that's a really solid job. And a 4-footer left. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
This putt left for birdie. Wow. A 3-foot putt. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par.
The 13th is a par 3.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt should take a pretty hard break to the right.
You know what they say, never up, never in. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. So close. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. sitting at -11 overall. Welcome to par 4, 15th hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final three.
Wow, that was just striped. This shot is about 140 yards out. Wow, what a shot.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Ooh. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. We've made our way to a par 5.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
This one will be out of the light rough.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
We've got this putt at 11 feet. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Not too much movement, maybe a slight break to the right in this one.
That one comes up short. A short one left for par. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green. But with the golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Going with pitching wedge here. Okay, that's going to play. This putt from a good distance away. Seems like that one could have been a lot worse. 3 feet remain.
This one is for par.
Okay, moving on to the next. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Time for the tee shot at 18.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here. This is pitching wedge on the way. On the green, yes, but a long way from home. On the green, but a different area code. John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, Andrew, it's going to go uphill and to the left. Let's see what happens.
Staring down a very long putt here. Come on. A putt from 9 feet. Man, that was close. And with that, he'll sign off on his round. The second round is in the books, and when you see the leaderboard, they are in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalon. Have a great night. Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Our third-round coverage of the Players' Championship starts right now. Andrew Catalon here, pleased to have you back with us. And as things get underway, our featured player is at 9 under par. Let's go down to the 10th hole. I think he likes that one. That's going to work nicely for him. This putt from 6 feet away. So close to a birdie. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Time for a par 5 as we've hit the 11th hole.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shot, so if you're not careful.
This will play nicely. What a great shot on the par 5, on in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
This is a putt to get to 12 under. Hennie is greenside.
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Did not hit it. And just a tap in left for par. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. Over to the par 4 12th.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
This looks like a really strong tee shot. Oh, come on, let him in. Okay, greenside, a chance to get up and down. That's a wonderfully played chip shot. And just this short one left for par. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard.
Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one. But watch out, if you hit in the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. He's setting up for his second shot. And a par putt awaits him. Just not enough gas. And this one will be for bogey. Currently at 10 under par overall. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Well, this one's right at the pin.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Currently 10 under for the event. Here we are on the par 4 15th hole.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away.
These par putts, they keep around going.
That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
Now to the 16th hole, a par 5.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
This is dicey, to say the least.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
was unlucky, just getting into the first cut.
An opportunity to make birdie. Hennie, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
That looked good all the way. The par putt. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. The tee shot at 17.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
This is a 6-footer. How did that not go in? Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Those are so frustrating. All right, bogey putt. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. The closing hole is a par 4.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Wow, got absolutely all of that one. And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today. Needs a little ground help to the left.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Seven feet left. Oh, almost. Three feet left. Oh, that almost went in for par. And just to finish up the bogey. And the round will come to an end with a tap-in bogey. And a great round in the books for him today, finishing the afternoon on top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, great day out there of golf. Looking forward to some of it tomorrow.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvy, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Players' Championship. The final round starts right now. Welcome back, Andrew Catalon here. Pleased to have you back with us. We're so pleased to welcome you back with us on 2K Sports, hoping for another day of excitement on tour. Let's check in with the play on number 10. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. Wow, he's going to like that one. Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. Going with pitching wedge here. Buckle up. Take a look at this one. That's a really nice approach shot.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. To the 11th, and it's a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers on the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
This is looking really nice off the tee. Not shy about that shot on the par 5 and 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Here's a putt to get to 12 under par. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Okay, so this one, it should move left and then come back to the right-hand side.
Yeah, that was a lot to ask right there, but in good shape now. This one is 5 feet away. That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round. He's got it rolling now, 11 under par for the championship. A par 4 here.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
This is a bomb. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar results as yesterday.
looking to get up and down from here. "14 feet to the cup."
This one to save par.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Well, it's looking like this one's going to break pretty hard to the right.
Way too much on that one. 6 feet to the cup.
This will be a good bogey.
Ooh, that was close. And that will be a double bogey, which gives the rest of the field some hope. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
Well, it's time to clear the mind of that double bogey. Step up onto the tee with a bit more confidence.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Oh, so close to a birdie. Those are the kind of putts the best in the world make with monotonous regularity. Putting for a bogey. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front of this final round. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Nicely done. This one from about 160 yards out. Needs this one to kick right. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. And that should secure the par on this one. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Sitting at -8 for the tournament. Setting up now on a par 4.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Sitting at 8 under. that's a little wayward.
A bit too much club there.
And here we are with the third shot. Well, you like the look of those hands.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And the putt drops, now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
You'll like the look of where he's standing on this leaderboard.
We've hit the par 5, 16th hole.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
This tee shot is looking good so far. Here's the second at 16. This is a 5-iron. At 8 under par, currently leading this event. That'll go a long way to getting up and down and saving par.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
He gets that one to drop. That's his 5th birdie of the day. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Here on the 17th hole.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, did you hit the green?
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard.
I'm not sure there's much things more difficult, guys, than a short, little left-er.
Oh, I thought that was going down. 3 feet to the cup. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. He's made his way to 18 with the lead. Time to get it done. This is about a 120-yard shot. What a beautiful leave right there.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Many consider it the deepest field in golf. A putt to rise above and win the Players' Championship. That one just rolls by. Here's a putt to become the Players' Champion. That's a tough one to swallow. No more messing around. It's time to go out there and get it. The king of TPC Sawgrass, our featured player, wins the Players' Championship.
And outlasting the strongest field on the PGA Tour. Great win.
pitch, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. Hello all, I'm Luke Elby. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy, following all the action. We're thrilled to kick off this week's coverage on 2K Sports. Can't wait to see how this event plays out.
Nicely done.
This is his second shot. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
He's got this for his part.
It's disappointing. It failed to reach the cup. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And Rich, as our feature player makes the turn, he seems to be doing everything right out there.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Second shot here at the 10th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the green.
Okay, that'll end up pin high. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. He's currently in a share of top spot. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Now, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front. John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey, Luke. Yes, down here checking out Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Okay, that'll work. 14 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies. Okay, good start at the junction. It's going to indicate right.
And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And he's down there. You got a read?
A huge right to left swinger.
Yeah, just had a little bit too much speed on that putt. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
Now leading by 1 shot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. That's pretty nice, eh, Rich?
He doesn't like to be later. It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.